to That Wrestling Podcast.
It is That Wrestling Podcast. It's all four of us. Hip, hip, hooray. Brian, Jason, Joe, and Kevin. Guys, good evening. I'm excited to talk wrestling with you guys. How you feeling?
Do you guys use Chat GPT?
Of course.
Just a little.
I hate AI, but I was bored today.
How much water have you wasted?
So this is what we're opening with.
How much water have you wasted, Kev?
Oh, geez. Okay.
All right. So I asked Chat GPT, which we will now be referring to it as Chat TWP, because I think this could become a regular bit.
Mm-hmm.
If Brian, Jason, Joe, and Kevin from That Wrestling Podcast got into an all-out brawl, who would win? It says, if Brian, Jason, Joe, and Kevin from That Wrestling Podcast ended up in a totally chaotic, no-rules brawl, the winner would probably depend on a few classic fight factors. Brian is the strategist. Often comes across like the analytical type. In a brawl, that means he would hang back at first, let everyone else wear themselves out, and then pick his moment. That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
That's a classic sneaky winner strategy.
That sounds like my chance of success.
Heel.
Jason is the power fighter. He's the more intense or physical personality on the show. He'd likely be the early favorite in a straight-up clash.
Wow.
Power and aggression can dominate the first phase of a fight.
Ooh, you're like Zangief from
Joe, the wild card. Feels like the type who might bring unpredictable energy, trash talk, surprise tackles, maybe even a dramatic wrestling-style comeback. Wild cards sometimes steal the win when nobody expects it.
Oh, my.
And I am not making this up.
Sorry,
Kevin, the Survivor.
Ooh, I like
nice.
Not even making that up. Like, that's what it popped up. Kevin might play the long game, avoid the chaos, stay on his feet, and capitalize when everyone else is exhausted. Now, then, when you did this, all I wanted to know was who would win. I didn't.
Right.
I don't need backgrounds and histories, whatever.
We had a half-an-hour pregame show for our brawl there.
It's hard. It's hard to
down.
argue. I think they got us.
All right. The fantasy booking result from Chat TWP. If this were booked like a wrestling match, Jason dominates early. Joe and Brian team up temporarily to take Jason down.
Ooh, an alliance.
Joe turns on Brian.
Oh!
Kevin sneaks in late, and Kevin is the winner by opportunistic last man standing energy.
And he's bringing over the TWP pick'em.
Well, he has won 2 years in a row, so
Yeah.
this makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I am not a fan of AI. I'm not at all. And I was bored, and I was like, let's see what this does. So maybe Chat TWP becomes a thing in the future. But
I like that.
I do think it's crazy that the
They know our
physical
personality.
personality on the show. Yeah, I'm a little more outgoing and like over the top than you guys.
Yes,
Joe,
yes.
he might be funny once in a while in 300 episodes, or most of the time he's not. And then the Survivor thing with
that's funny.
that is
Yeah.
hilarious. And if you're new to the show, Kevin has been trying to get on the show Survivor for what, 16 years now?
50
It's
seasons.
been a hot minute.
Yeah. So the Survivor thing was a nice pun.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely on to something here. I think that could have a regular reoccurrence to some
Would I
degree.
try to form an alliance? Absolutely. Would I do the heel turn? 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's classic
And
Joe.
it would be on Brian, because you would totally be like, no, Joe wouldn't do that. Jason
Right.
wouldn't trust me. And Kevin is too much of a Survivor fan to know about the alliances. But Brian, I feel like that you would be okay with that.
I don't know about okay, but I could
No,
see it
but
happening. Yes.
I
Right.
could also see
I know what you mean.
me turning on you before you turned on me.
Yes.
That's the thing, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust you to not turn on me either.
Oh man. All right.
That
Some
TWP.
Yeah.
Let's download it.
Quality booking right there.
Let's make a shirt.
From the
I would
AI world.
But I would definitely not team up with Jason. That's just not happening.
Yeah.
It
that
didn't
wasn't
say
part
that it
of
did. It was you and Brian, and then you turned your
Exactly.
back on Brian, and then Kevin
Right.
snuck in the back door and got his way.
Whoa.
because Kevin is the smarter one of the one. Like he knows Survivor and he knows like let everyone else get tired and then go in there and seal the win. Kevin's a
I'm
Cody.
like the Axeman. I'm still live in the Royal Rumble like 15 years later.
Was it Outlast, Outwit, Outhouse,
Out.
something? Was that
Oh,
right,
for
Kev?
Survivor.
Yeah, what's their tagline?
Outplay, Outlast,
Outplay. Okay, I forgot Outplay. Okay, so that you got that across your trunks. It's great.
So Kevin's the winner.
Yeah.
Another winner from Friday was Cody Rhodes. Did
That's
anybody
right.
think he was not actually going to win the title? Because I don't remember what I said last week.
No, I think we all said, oh, Cody, Randy, that seems like the way to go. So I like the match. Jacob Fatu interference, kind of Drew screwing himself again in a sense, right? But so tell me about your thoughts on the match. Again, not a real surprise, but let's follow that up with this YouTube reaction. The YouTubers downvoting the video, and I think Jay, you sent like somebody saying like I bought 60,000.
I bought 6,000 likes and
down,
dislikes.
So what do you make of this? Like, I mean, can you even fathom that there's that many people like maybe that are that sick of Cody? Is that even possible? I don't even know.
Look, people say that the WWE does not listen to the fans and it does not give them what they want until like every few years. The beginning of the show, when when Randy said, "Do you want to see me and Drew at WrestleMania?" the crowd booed. Cody said, "Do you want to see me and Cody at WrestleMania?" the crowd cheered. So literally 2.5 hours later, WWE is listening to the fans and giving them what they want. Now, look, I still think there's going to be some weird shit, and this is going to be a 4-way. I don't know how we get there. Don't really care. Not on the booking committee, even though I feel like I did give them the idea for Unreal. But that's another story for another time on another podcast. This match is going to be a great night one main event, regardless of which combination of the 4 are in it.
Yeah. Joe, your thoughts on the match, the alleged reaction, and like Jay was saying too, the Drew Jacob is floating around out there too. Where do you see that, or where would you like it to go?
Match was entertaining, no drama involved in it. I knew Cody was going to win, which is fine. Jason made a great point with the fact that the fans were cheering for him and Cody. And the thing is, let's not forget, when Cody came back, we all wanted Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania. For 3 years, we've been saying Cody versus Randy, Cody versus Randy. Legacy guys, they're going to put on a great match. Friend versus friend. Do you realize that they've actually been setting this up since the summer? When Randy
break it down for us.
When Randy wouldn't kick Cody for the punt, and Cody won King of the Ring, and then at basically they've been helping each other out since then, being friends, being boys. When Randy came back, and then at Elimination Chamber, who took the RKO? Randy pulled the trigger on Cody. They both owe each other one. This will be it. And they've had years of history. This is a match I've been actually wanting to see. So when it was announced, as much as I love Drew, and you guys know this, we all like huge Drew fans on this show. Common Sense Drew is one of the best Drew.
Common Sense Drew.
Randy and Cody is the story. It's the WrestleMania match. Cody and Drew is not a WrestleMania match. I've been waiting for this since
4 or 5 either.
Not for a title.
No.
That's a Mania match, just not in the main event and not for a title.
I've been waiting for this since Cody came back at WrestleMania 38, and this is the night one main event, and I couldn't be more excited for it. And any loser who buys dislikes on the bots, get a life.
Yeah,
seriously,
so
go back to the For You section so Jason could get ticked.
I'm in a lighter mood these days. I'm staying off the For Yous. Occasionally,
but to spend money for fake dislikes. Get over
crazy.
yourself.
Well, dude,
Kevin.
I'm not gonna lie. When we started this, and we started real slow on a lot of our subscribers, I looked into buying 100,000 subscribers, 1 million. I looked into all of that.
That's wild.
And I didn't even know that exists. There was some documentary on probably like HBO Max or something. It was about taking a person that's not famous but making her look famous, like on the internet, and trying to create a star that way. And I was like, you can fucking buy likes and buy subscribers? You bet your ass I went straight to the computer to try to figure it out. And I think those are like dark web type shit.
Shady business, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, man.
But I did look into that.
You wake up in a tub full of ice the next morning. You don't want that. Gavin, what do you think of the match?
I agree with everyone's points, except for the fact of I think I'm least excited for, probably out of the four of us, for Cody Randy. But there's a big but. They have a month to make me more excited. The history is there. The surprise elimination chamber, awesome, unexpected. Someone's gonna turn and be a little bit heel on each other. That's the only thing that I feel that I want more than anything. I want to see Randy punt the shit out of Cody's head. I want to see Cody cheat to win. I feel like the crowd is gonna help decide what happens. In the case being, Danhausen booed at Elimination Chamber, cheered back to back, probably the loudest back to back, even with his throwing out the t-shirts, the with the clip on Raw. Insane t-shirt boy. Like,
dude, he is going to be the biggest star on the fucking planet.
the crowd
he is going to end up on
easy, Aubrey, easy
USA Network TV shows.
Oh,
he's going to have
God.
his like own Netflix animated special, live action. Yeah, Danhausen is.
He's going to be the number one Halloween mask.
The biggest star in the
Halloween
world.
Havoc. He's gonna
be co-starring with Dwayne.
Spin the wheel.
He's gonna be in the next Fast and the Furious.
Oh my God.
They're gonna let him be the new Bond. Danhausen, biggest star in the world. March 12th at 8:31 p.m. I'm saying it.
All right.
Clip it.
We'll get to the SmackDown part in just a second, but finish your thought.
But I feel like Cody's gonna go out. I feel like he's gonna get some boos. Maybe people are seeing the dislikes on the videos, and the crowd will take over a little bit. Like on Monday night, we're gonna get into it. Like when the crowd was saying, "Say you're sorry" to CM Punk. You know what I mean? That he didn't necessarily say it, but the crowd will do what they do best, and they're gonna decide how it goes. Mania, I'm sure it's gonna be a great match. They just have a month from now to make me more excited. I am excited, but it's a new chapter, I would say, in the SmackDown story, because that with Drew, Jacob, Cody, it's been going on for months and months and months and months. Randy's t-shirt, by the way, his new one's pretty good, the blue one.
That's babyface. That's babyface. Or we're getting the Cody heel turn. March 3rd or March 12th.
It's a really nice
p.m.
Nice shirt from Randy, but the Danhausen shirt for his first week, that's a legit shirt.
He got the number one t-shirt. They made it a hoodie. He got a Big Shots pillow buddy.
I saw the Big Shot
for pre-order. So like, dude,
I liked him in the Yeet stuff.
Didn't he?
The Yeet stuff was funny. But, he hijacked the merch booth. Like, come on.
Right.
SmackDown's here in 2 weeks, and I originally wasn't going to go.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think I'm going to go still, but I don't know. As it gets closer, I might get a little itchy. You might want to check it out.
Well, yeah, and we'll have to see, because his part on SmackDown last week was, him being introduced as the Miz. Maybe the Miz can mentor
that was awesome.
Danhausen. And again, yeah, like the arc of this guy having the debut that I think I saw amazing. I saw Tommy Dreamer say it was the second worst debut in WWE history. I'm guessing with the Gooker was number one. But to go from that, other than Jason, to go from that to Raw and SmackDown and now Raw again, it's flipped. It's completely flipped. Would you guys, I would love to see that being a week-to-week thing. Like, I hope this isn't a one-off. Like, I hope this week he pops into Miz backstage and does a stick of, like, teach me, whatever.
I'm sure that's going to happen on SmackDown for a little while, but what's going to be even better Monday Is 316 day? Is Austin going to be at
Oh
Raw?
my
Put him with
God.
Danhausen?
Oh my God.
You're cursed.
Yes.
What? You're cursed. What? Like, come on. Let's.
Well, and when he first met Adam Pearce, didn't he say like, Cold Stone?
Yeah.
So he can be doing the double take here. Yeah. So there's already a little
dude.
thing to play off of.
This is going to be the biggest signing in the history of the WWE. You watch.
Oh my! Well, now I even
most profitable,
right.
most revenue,
wow,
everything.
Okay.
Well, I will say this: Nathan, the Marchuka crate is so much cooler since you got me the Danhausen brawler.
Oh yeah, you know what? I got a couple of those here on my desk. I got the Marty McFly Danhausen.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I got Santa Hausen. Frankenstein
Frankenhausen.
This is evil, very evil. He's got the this and the teeth, and then I think this was AEW, and then I've seen a bunch of this kind of merch. I don't know what this is, but
Rainbow Headhausen.
All the Danhausen merchandise.
Do you think he'll have his own pay-per-view like in your Hausen?
Oh, dude, yes, they're gonna do it. That will happen.
So, Kevin, you want to make a trade, Max Moon for Danhausen? I know it's very nice and very evil of me to even bring that up.
You know what, Joe? We can talk off the air. I think I have a Danhausen Micro Brawler double in a pack.
Okay,
they're still in the box. It will cost you about $1 million, but you're my friend, so I'll give you a good deal.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
Danhausen, biggest star in the world, biggest signing in the history of WWE. Proceed, Brian.
Does anyone else agree with Jason on that, or just have other thoughts about the Miz in that interaction?
I thought the interaction with the Miz was great because when he was saying his fundamentals and he put his fingers in the air and Danhausen goes like and just like grabs it, and how Chad Gable El Grande wasn't laughing because he is very funny too. Miz doesn't laugh, like how people aren't.
Well,
I guess
Miz has been with R-Truth for like 5 years, so that kind of helps.
Yeah, but the one thing I would say that WWE slightly needs to get better at, my only gripe with Danhausen backstage, is they got to keep that camera stationary and not move it while he like jogs away.
That's the bit, Kev.
Correct, but it's more of you need to, like, they're staring at the guy and he disappears, not move the camera and see him run away while the guy's watching him run away, and then be like, "Ooh, where did you go?"
I actually enjoy that bit. That part has made me laugh both times last week. But I think that's the bit though. I think that because when they did that thing during the commercial break where he threw out the t-shirts, they purposely turned the lights back on before he got to the back. So I think that's just the thing.
Okay, I got you.
It may have something to do with like Ring of Honor or whatever.
Judgment Day one was perfect.
Yeah, so good. Like
it was.
This has been. All I've been watching is like Danhausen shit on YouTube, just finding old stuff. I am so
shocking
enamored with this signing and how they're using him. I don't care if he never wrestles.
Right.
Well, he'll wrestle at Mania, right?
Well, only if Sabrina Carpenter walks into the ring, which he has put that out there.
That's one of his demands.
You never know.
It could happen. It totally could happen.
But he'll probably tag team with Jelly Roll. Jelly's going to be on there. Oh, he's probably going to be backstage, do something with Jelly Roll.
Oh, that'd
not
be
wrestling.
hilarious.
Jelly Roll's on SmackDown this week.
You're
tonight,
yes,
and
right before I almost had the show start off with the breaking news sounder, but
Kevin, hit the sounder.
We'll go
My
ahead.
ass is sick. I don't even think I can do it.
Come on.
The Miz has announced Jelly Roll will be the guest on Miz TV.
Oh, Danhausen has to be there.
Danhausen has something there.
Look at that.
They're saying Jelly Roll's going to have a match at WrestleMania.
You
not
think
sure.
With the Miz?
I mean, this could be the beginning. Yeah, this would actually make a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
It starts here, and then this is how you get Danhausen with one of the biggest music artists in the world, and that exposure. I mean, this is
not out of the realm of possibility. You're right. Oh yeah,
there's potential.
Yeah.
It would just, who would the Miz partner with that has the issue with Jelly Roll or Danhausen?
Dom. Yeah.
I think
we know what Dom's doing.
But
yeah.
I don't know.
Dom's booked.
Yeah, Dom's booked. All right. We'll watch Friday and find out, but positive stuff there.
See, what I would love to see to fantasy book with the Danhausen Miz thing, because I'm like, I sent the text going, if we can't get Brockhausen, this is the next best thing of Miz, because Miz makes everything good at this point in his career. He makes everything shine. If we had Undertaker come out and actually come for Miz, and Danhausen thinks he's getting the Hall of Fame induction, but it's really Miz. Because Miz realistically could be a Hall of Famer and still be on an active roster like Rey Mysterio is.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. So I would love to see, because Danhausen is pushing for Hall of Fame this year.
And he wants the Undertaker to induct him.
Yes. So it's like, if Undertaker comes out and he's like, I'm here for you, and Danhausen thinks it's him, but it's really Miz. That would be great.
That's a good one. Like that. There's your occasionally
my wild card.
Contributing
my wild card.
Yep.
And now I just turned on Brian.
That's all right. That does happen, right? On Chat TWP. Monday Night Raw, you touched on it real quick there, Kev. The Usos and CM Punk, that final segment, I didn't see that coming at first, as far as the whole that they took the buried next to your dad line and brought that over, and that was how it was from the get-go, basically, where Punk saying he was surprised by the crowd still cheering him, and then the Usos came out and demanded that apology, and, kind of didn't get it. I mean, he apologized, but he apologized for a lot of stuff, and I really like this, man. I love Serious Jey Uso is so much better than Run It Back. Like, Serious Jey Uso makes me want to run through a wall. Love that dude. So I love that. The only thing I would have thank you, Jay. The only thing I would have added, I would have had them beat him up more. Like they pushed and punched and just stopped. So okay, maybe that's continues on for next week. I think Roman's back next week, but all around thumbs up. I did not see that angle coming for this week. What did you guys think?
I loved it. It's I think that it's very. What I find the funniest thing is, Roman did all those awful things to him, and everybody loves Roman. He never apologized. So maybe is Roman really a heel right now? Or a face right now? Like, a face would apologize. A heel wouldn't. So maybe we get the double turn, like an official double turn at Mania. I don't know.
I like where your head's at.
It's
I was thinking the same thing, that maybe
I don't know how they get there, but
yeah.
And then when out of Mania, Punk's the heel, Roman's and the Usos are faces, and then they roll on to whatever happens.
Yeah, if you can't apologize to your friends, if the Usos and Punk are friends, and you can't apologize for that, are you really the good guy? Makes you wonder.
You leave Butthead alone. I saw a meme earlier, and it was like,
oh, I saw it.
All you will forever think of is Butthead from Beavis and Butthead when you look at CM Punk's hair.
Well, yeah. I'll see if I can find it.
That like the hair's always been a thing. Like,
it's either really short
or
slicked back, or literally the Butthead. Like, but I think I like the idea of the double turn. He has to be selling merch like crazy, because they're personalizing it to like
every city.
Like
home city.
awesome.
This past one, the green, it was pretty cool.
But they could still do that, and it would,
for sure.
Yeah. So
I think I like a mix of Serious J with Run It Back J. I like a little bit of both, but when you see Jimmy being the more relaxed one, that even makes Jay even more like volatile, and that's what even makes Jay even better in my eyes. I did like it how Jimmy's the one who punched him at the end, because he was kind of relaxed when Jay was getting a little crazy, and then Jimmy popped him with the microphone, like loud pop. I love the segment. The only thing I disliked about it is I was not feeling the best on Monday. I had like 102-degree temp, and all I wanted is to get to the end of the show. So I was like, oh, please let it be done, or please let it be next, please let it be next. And when you saw it like zoomed out and you heard the music go in, it was phenomenal. It makes me want the old days where, you know what I mean, leading up to Mania, where you would see it would be on every single show. But it makes me want to tune into next Monday already. It makes me want to tune into SmackDown. They're doing their job leading up to Mania. Because last year I feel like, oh, the lead up to Mania wasn't that great. Shit, both shows are great.
Yeah, good call, Kev.
Yep.
I think CM Punk's husband apology was entertaining. When I see the husband apology, it's I'm sorry I'm sorry your feelings were hurt.
Wow.
I'm sorry you think that I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry that, like, he gave a total husband apology. It's like, no. I try that stuff with Jessica all the time too. It's like, well, I'm sorry you think nope. She always like calls me out on it. And I'm like, fine.
Damn. Relationship advice. Don't give
the I'm sorry you think apology because it's fake. So I enjoyed CM Punk doing that. I loved Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy owned that segment. He was the top out of all three. My least favorite was Jay. I thought he was too over the top. Like that guy in high school who would just talk trash. He'd be like, what? Do something. What? Like that guy annoyed me. And that's what Jay was doing. Like, you gotta lose. Like, you guys are all like, oh, I like to run it back. And when I heard more serious Jay Uso, I'm like, he wasn't serious. He was a clown, but he was trying to be like a tough clown.
Yeah.
Jimmy was the best out of the three because he kept it cool. He was that cool guy who's just like, come on, man, just do what you got to do. Right. And he didn't do it. Fair. And then CM Punk gave the husband an apology. And who's the one who hit him? It was Jimmy. Jimmy needed that segment more than anyone else. And I think Jimmy owned it.
But
I'm sorry you think that I was wrong on that one.
I see what you did there. Practice. Yeah.
but Kev, if you and your wife found out you were cousins,
oh no,
would you stay married or get divorced? Everything in your life is exactly the same today. Your kid's healthy. You guys, everything's good. You're the exact same, but you found out you're cousins. Do you stay married or do you get divorced?
We talking like first cousins or like 12?
That's what I said, Kev. That's what I said.
You are cousins.
I don't even want to answer that just because we have like
Thank you, Kevin.
Like,
come on.
Kevin's the best.
Wow.
Did you listen to last week's show?
Did you listen to last week's show, Kev?
No,
you. Okay, all right. So that's
I got it.
Go back and listen to the archives.
Kevin, you are my favorite person on TWP. I would never turn on you.
10 minutes of uncomfortableness of Jason.
How is it uncomfortable?
Joe was on the witness stand, and Jason was Johnny Cochran saying, "Answer the question. Answer it now." I'm telling you, Kevin.
So more about CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
It's very cringy. You're right.
That's my new icebreaker. I anytime I'm around people, I will ask them.
That's going to break Antarctica.
Now he's being told to stay. Breaking news: Jason has been put on house arrest by his wife. He cannot go out and talk to anybody.
No, new neighbors. Hey, how you doing?
But he's sorry we're feeling this way.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that you're offended by my attempted humor.
That's right. Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's a you problem. Yeah. Hey, speaking of crossing the line, I guess Finn crossed the line of the Judgment Day. He gone. I love the segment. I did not see the JD part though. I mean, I knew it was possible, but it's one of those I can nerd out about, like the camera angle where here's Finn coming in for his running kick or sling blade or something, and I'll out from the side. JD, whoa!
Listen, if Scott Hall can turn on Kevin Nash to join NWO Hollywood, JD can do it. So it made sense.
Yeah,
that's the way I looked at it.
I wasn't sure if it was. It was good.
I think it makes JD look better. turning against Finn than him being
100%.
Finn's lackey. This will make JD a star. I'm all for it.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
I
like
mean-
North Star, but at
I mean,
least
all like 4'5" of him. You know,
If they push him like they showed like the commercial break at the Columbus Raw of his background and him being like a fighter and everything, which I saw on that video, they have it in the holster ready to go. JD could be a star for WWE, and this is the first chance.
Yeah, I hope so. I've liked JD since he joined the Judgment Day. It's just so what now? It's Dom and the girls and JD, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
And Roxanne's been hurt, so
Well, yeah, she had something.
It's really
she had a surgery on her back.
Yeah, so it's really right now JD, Lynn,
the girls, and
Raquel, and Dom. Yes.
Does it almost need another member?
So, Kevin, what are the chances Carlito comes back?
I think not Carlito, but I think it needs to be a big
like an Aleister
person.
Black.
No.
Too big?
No, I mean big, like physically big. So when they come out, how they look on screen. So I mean, like Femi would be cool. Yeah. Powerhouse Hobbs.
Right.
Yeah, Royce Keys make a big grand debut there.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like
they need muscle. You're right.
Yeah, they need somebody because I mean,
what about he may not be tall, but could fit in Rusev.
Yeah.
Rusev would be good. Apollo Crews would be good, so you can get him away from Cardona in the back at catering.
Good catering, I hear.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
JD could, yes, JD could be a star, and he has a really cool shirt on Chop. So,
all right, Oba and Rusev ruled. That's the big meaty men slapping meat, and Oba like just tossing Rusev.
I just wish it was a little longer.
It was.
I thought
quick.
it was. It
That's
was
what
quick.
she said.
Sorry you feel that way.
I wish I'm sorry you feel unsatisfied. Why am I ripping on myself? But no, I wish it would have went like 5 minutes longer. That's all it needed. It didn't need to be a 20-minute like slugfest, but it was only like 4. It could have went 10, a little under 10.
It was kind of like it was a little bit like Goldberg versus Hugh Morris. Okay.
Let's go.
The reason why I'm comparing it to this, not like the same match, but that match got me really excited because I was like, oh, Hugh Morris got a little offense in. It was good. Then Goldberg just won.
Are you talking about Goldberg when his like first win?
His very first win.
Where nobody, he was just he was Lou Boot and tights?
Yeah.
Like,
no entrance. Yeah.
I wanted more though.
Oh, okay.
I don't necessarily think Rusev looked terrible. I was like, who is that? It makes me want more of Oba, but he hasn't had a long match on big time TV yet. So
I mean,
maybe Brock's
Kevin,
next Monday. Maybe
Kevin, you make a great point with the Goldberg thing, but I think it would have been better if it was Goldberg versus Regal the first time they faced each other, where Regal tried to get a longer match out of Goldberg. I think Oba's a better wrestler, where it would have made sense for him to have a guy like Rusev, who's a vet, who could have got more out of him.
Yeah.
Like I never thought of it that way, so I thought you pretty much nailed it with the Goldberg comparison.
Let me ask you this. So Oba beat up Rusev pretty good. I liked it when they both collided punching, or like the forearm smash on the chest. Oh, they look good. We're not going to play like percentage predictions or anything, but
not till later.
Brock's going to be there on Monday. Do you think Oba goes out there? I feel like if he does go against Brock at Mania,
he's going to lose.
Like I want him to go out on Monday and go face to face and lead up to a month. Brock has several shows leading up. I feel like if Oba doesn't go out there on Monday, I don't want to see it at Mania.
So okay, so Oba comes out on Monday, leads the match, but Oba loses. How you feeling about that?
Loses at Mania?
I wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't like it. No, I feel like Brock would have to put him over. And I feel like leading up, I feel like Brock would job solely of he's going to be like, I'm going to put this mother effer over.
Yeah.
I feel like Brock would probably feel empowered to do it because he probably sees Oba as like the next quote unquote big thing. So I would love to see it. If Brock won, if they went against each other, I'd be like, damn. But I feel like Brock's just there for the money and they're not to grow the business. He doesn't have that mindset after watching his interviews with Pat McAfee at times. But like, I feel like that would be perfect because I
think there's one guy on Raw
in the past, but
I think there's one guy on Raw who could face Brock. It'd be a legitimate like person to go against him and lose and not be hurt by it, and that's LA Knight.
I don't know. I feel like,
but then there would be this uproar of. Then the uproar would be
the only uproar would be by the internet people and their $200 for 60,000 likes, and they don't count.
Dislikes.
The audience are still going to dislikes. The audience is still going to go when he goes
Yeah.
It's the paying customers that matter. That's why I'm saying LA Knight could take the loss and still come out squeaky clean.
Maybe it's an ambulance match and he brings down Paul Heyman since he
right.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Kevin, you're on fuego tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing well.
We'll see what it looks like on Monday with that. What I liked the as I put in my notes, so many Seth masked men dudes. So I liked it. I liked where they were going with it, but what the legacy of that will be the memes of the next day of just a little clip of just like, here's 20 dudes dressed in black, like
it's the school dance from Peanuts, Charlie Brown. That's what that was. When I saw that, I was like, what did Seth do to deserve this? Because it just looked terrible.
I know where they were going with it, but
exactly.
In a vacuum, when you look at it, just like the
They're
little clip
bringing back retribution. That's what it is.
Oh, no.
How'd that work?
Oh.
Although, can we find out who the one guy is?
The 5 foot tall, like 600-pound dude who couldn't get over the barricade? We're supposed to believe that he was Seth Rollins?
I thought that was Brock.
That was,
that was Otis, wasn't it?
That was Otis.
It was Otis.
Yeah, that was like the caption.
No,
like
it was
when
the
you
Costco
lie
kid.
on your
That's
job application or something.
Oh, the
like,
Rizzler?
Oh, the Rizzler was there.
It's the eHarmony guy who's like, yeah, of course I'm 6'5", 250.
Right. I think I'm ready to be done with masked. That's
Anything.
the peak of the mountaintop. I think we can take a break from any masks for a good year or so.
So true story. I was gonna show up in a mask and because I was cleaning out my car for all my winter stuff that was like in the back seat of my truck. I was like, well, this could be a funny bit, and then I just forgot.
That's all right.
The only reason I want if it's Seth only, no one else with him, perfect. Get rid of the mask. But I feel like if there's going to be something with that group, I feel like masks. I feel like have to stay for a little bit.
No.
To reveal.
No.
I feel like you almost need two masks.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3 masked men, and that's it. Like,
I mean,
whatever that combination.
The only way this works out is if he keeps bringing out those master bronies, and one of the masked guys is Braun Breaker, and he attacks Seth.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking more of
I like that a lot.
masked guys all leave, and there's Seth and 2 other people, and then they reveal themselves one after another. Preferably, like, say, Roman and Moxley in less than a year. That would be cool.
Well, there's some fantasy booking.
It's Danhausen.
That would be fun.
He's all of them. When they came to the ring, it got a holy shit chant from the crowd. Like, I want, the memes are the memes. They're funny as hell. But, like, in the moment when there was 30 masked dudes coming in, it was like, whoa, what the hell's going on?
Oh
So-
man, that's one of the mask guys on Kevin's lap.
Oh, Ray, look at you.
Rayman.
Oh, we got his paw up there. All right. Let's talk NXT, Ray. Just real quick, want your opinion on this one because there's been the last couple of weeks a second generation wrestler faction forming. Uriah Connors, who's Finley's kid, Alexis King, of course, Brian Pillman's kid, Ariana Grace is Santino's kid, and Stax, who is not a second generation, but he's banging Ariana, so he's part of the group too. The second and third generation stars, I'd say, maybe slightly more success than not. You got Randy, Cody, Bret Hart, Natty, Usos, Braun Breaker, Dominic, yep. And then there's some not so good ones. Is Ted DiBiase Jr. going to be the special ref for Cody and Orton at WrestleMania?
He's in prison.
I know. He's not going to make it. He's not booked.
There.
He's booked for some other things, unfortunately, like 3 to 5 years, I think, in county. Remember Manu?
Wasn't he in Legacy for like a week?
For Legacy, yeah.
He didn't catch the Undertaker.
No. And I put David Hart Smith on there. Like, he's had a good career, but he's not the British Bulldog height. So when you see this, because the scene came out on NXT, Finley and Regal come out. Charlie Dempsey, Regal's kid, turns on Tavian Heights and joins this group. What do you see with this group? Is there anything that you guys have seen with this that you go, okay, maybe there's something in this member, anything like that?
I like it. I like the concept, but I don't like the name. I got a better one for you. Call him the NWO, Nepo World Order. Good to go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
No, I think it's cool. I guess the other son that showed up in AEW.
Oh, say that.
David Finley went to there. I guess he was supposed to be the leader of this group, but instead opted to go to AEW. It's
very
cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
turning down a chance to work with your brother and your dad, but
I guess Finley tweeted something saying that the one that's in WWE is his favorite son. Or there's some tweet about that. So yeah.
Kev,
I like it, and I like it because the slow experimentation is in NXT. It's not thrown right on main roster type situations. Like, say, that's why we think of Manu is kind of like a joke. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Legacy was fun, but I feel like it could have grown if it would have been given, say, like the NXT situation. I feel like it's going to be a slow incline instead of like that really sharp climb, because that fall could be really, really deep or steep. I'm excited for it because all those guys can wrestle.
And the good thing is that when some of them get called up, there's always going to be second generation wrestlers, kids on their way, that can join the group and keep filling the roster spots. So this could be a long time thing. I don't love the name. Nepo World Order definitely is better.
I'm all right with that. Joe?
I like it for the simple fact that it gets us connected because we watch their fathers wrestle, and the next generation will be watching their kids wrestle and then go back and watch what their dads did too, to compare the two. And I don't care. I've been a fan of Pillman, Lexus King since when he was in AEW. I still see him as something greater than where he's at right now. So that's who I'm looking forward to being the dark horse of the one who stands out from this group.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. We all win because we get to see talent. What was that?
Stacks. We get to see Stacks.
Yeah. We get to see talent, and it could do wonders for the business of people going back and watching what we watched growing up to see where they're at. So it's a win on all fronts.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye still on Ariana Grace. I think she's the knockout champion in TNA right now.
Yes.
So that probably means that she's getting better in the ring. When she was more of the pageant girl, when she first got on NXT, she had some kind of Chelsea Green vibes and stuff like that. So that sort of character can can have a real long career. So I would definitely think that I like her idea of a path for success. But yeah,
And we have the Nepo one too. Like you forgot about I can't believe I'm mentioning this. Charlotte
yeah,
Flair.
you took it out of my mind. I was gonna say Charlotte. I totally forgot her somehow. Crazy, but
Bray
yeah,
Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt's a great one. Yep. Bo. Yep.
Bo Dallas. But
that's a thing.
this is off topic, but this is something that's been on my mind since the Raw after Royal Rumble. Oh, I didn't mean to put my hand up. That was weird.
Raise your hand. Look at that.
I didn't mean to do that. I was just like,
kids, raise your hand. Classic teacher move. Yes.
Where have the Bellas been? I thought they were
they got
so booed in Philadelphia. They haven't been back since, and it made it seem like they were going after the women's tag titles, and we haven't seen them since.
They were saying Coop.
It dawned on me this evening driving home, going we haven't seen the Bellas. I wonder what Jason thinks of this.
Glad you think of me on the drive.
Right.
Yes.
Appreciate
you can't even look.
I don't know, buddy.
You can't touch because they're nowhere to be found.
That's a great point. It's a MIA. Hopefully they don't have a dream and then tweet about it like that Tyra May Steele thing that Jay sent of she's like, I had this tournament and I won and then I got fired. And everybody was like, oh, that sucks. And 20 minutes later, Sean Ross guys, it was a dream she had. She was tweeting about a dream. She's still with the company.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I sent that follow-up.
Yeah, she had a thing. It was her thing, and it said it was a quiz.
Was this a dream or a nightmare?
Or a nightmare? Shit.
Yeah, I got
go back on
Just you thought the GCW crowd was going to kill Matt Cardona as he walked to the ring.
That actually was going to happen, though. But
no, it wasn't.
But did you guys see my text?
Yeah.
Okay. So the caption, Jay, I just put because Sean Ross debunked it. No, she's still with the company, guys. It's a dream. I just put for fuck's sake. It's God damn it. All right, but we can talk some more fantasy things, though. Jay, I have turned over a new leaf. I used to be fantasy booking. Let's talk the real thing here, but I don't know, man. I'm a new man in 2026. So I came up with this idea, guys.
Right.
As we know, WrestleMania is roughly 5 weeks away now. I'm going to give you a current wrestler, and we'll each go twice, the three of you, who hasn't been booked in a match yet at WrestleMania. You give me what you would have them do, maybe an opponent or anything with the match. You might not think they have a place on the card. That's totally fine, but I want to give you guys a chance to thought because there's still a lot of this card that still has to shake out. Jay, I'll let you go first. Io Sky. What would you have her do at WrestleMania? Because clearly, her and Rhea not a thing. Rhea's going for Jade. She lost this Intercontinental Gauntlet thing the other day on Raw.
She doesn't need to be on WrestleMania.
There it is.
I mean, seriously, give me another one. Hit me.
Well, we're going to go round robin. Oh. We'll go round robin. All right, so Jay's got Io and catering. Okay.
with Cardona and Apollo.
Kevin, you're
just
a wrestler.
Eating hot dogs.
Whoa! The PG show.
Look at that.
We're not PG the way you guys swear. Come on now.
Man. All right, Kev, your wrestler is. What are you going to do with Gunther?
Ooh,
this is good, right?
That's a really good one.
That's a weird, creepy moan once he says that you're wrestler.
Another isolated thing, like the masked men running around.
Got it. Clip it.
Kev, what are you doing with Gunther?
We'll get him coming. To be honest, I don't even know if Ray is hurt. I'll say retire Rey Mysterio.
Okay. Like that. Ray was going to be one of my people, and then I took him off. I replaced him with somebody else. That somebody else is this guy. Joe, you're a wrestler. What are you booking for WrestleMania? Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, against Carmella for the U.S. title.
Okay. Yep, there has been him not.
But it's a three-way match with Trick because you got to have Trick in there on WrestleMania too.
Okay,
Joe,
I
I
like
would
it.
have also accepted Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
No, I think it should be Carmelo. He's been doing wonders with the U.S. title open challenge, Dragunov, and Trick making it a three-way dance.
Like it.
So sorry if I stole Trick from anyone.
Nope, and I didn't have Trick on my list,
Okay.
so that's okay. Okay, so you had Dragunov. Jay, I'm back over to you. What are you doing with LA Knight?
Catering.
I mean, seriously.
You can say it again, I guess, but hope you get some creativity. You like this stuff, yeah.
I got nothing, man.
Oh man.
Penta U.S. title.
Okay,
or Intercontinental
IC
title.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, go there.
Let's go.
That's
all
all I got.
All right, Kev. Joe referenced this guy, but you can agree or disagree. I was going to say Carmelo Hayes. Doing a lot of U.S. Open challenges. He had Elio Del Dr. Wagner Jr. the other day, I think, on SmackDown.
Well, what can I say? I'll say he has an open challenge, and we'll say
what if him and Brock open challenge each other? How's that going to work?
Let's say shit. It's hard being put on the spot.
Do you like Joe's Dragunov idea? Would you be okay with that?
Nakamura.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think they did a challenge for a couple months ago.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so all right. Okay. Don't hate it. And Joe, last one for you. Chelsea Green.
She's injured. So she's in catering with her husband.
She's got another month to heal up. You don't think there's something?
No, I don't think they're gonna rush her to get back to the ring. She doesn't need to. She's already over. She's off WrestleMania. Sorry, Chelsea. Love you, but you're in
backstage segment though.
I'm sorry, Joe. That's incorrect.
Definitely backstage.
The correct answer was Chelsea Green will be the host of WrestleMania.
Okay.
Good.
I like that. I don't think they've had a host for a couple years though. So
yeah, Miz and Snoop Dogg.
So that was what, 39 when you were there, Jay? So 2 years they haven't. Last 2 years. Okay. We'll see if that comes back.
Is that where Snoop hurt himself? Or no?
That's where
Shane hurt himself.
And Snoop went in and saved
never
the day.
to be seen again.
Yeah,
Poor Shane.
the whole Chelsea's injured. So
Jay, you were at Shane's retirement match, maybe.
I was
a second generation wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Vince wasn't really first generation wrestler, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, Senior didn't wrestle, so Vince did.
Right,
so yeah, we got to say
I guess
second
it counts.
generation.
I guess it counts. All right, I got one for me. Matt Cardona. He wins all the titles. How cool. All right, great booking.
And he brings back True Hollywood or The True Hollywood Story, please.
That's good. All right.
He wrestles Danhausen.
Let's keep it.
But the toy, not the actual person.
the buddy, the brawler buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Pat McAfee did a little, I think, Instagram Q&A, and they were like, "When do you come back to WWE?" And he's like, "I don't know if I am. Think I might be done passing by." Jay popped a bottle of champagne. It was
fucking
crazy.
right. I did.
Yeah.
Fucking
Is that
right.
why you're wearing that shirt?
Game over.
Oh no,
McAfee.
No. I well,
by the way, I love that Triple H shirt. So
me too.
Nice choice.
Look, I haven't been a fan of his work because I feel like he just talks to hear himself talk, and I just did not like his presentation. Yeah, Joe, we know.
His hand.
So look, man, he doesn't need WWE. Seriously, he can pop in from time to time, do a little story, whatever. But he doesn't need it. And
I agree.
Yeah.
Do you guys miss? I know Jay. I know didn't, but Joe, Kev, like when you're watching Raw with Corey and Michael and SmackDown with Tess and Wade, do you miss them at all? Because I really don't. And I've always liked them, but the teams are great. In my opinion.
That's the thing. I think the teams in having, because when Pat was there, did Corey get pushed to
NXT?
He was on NXT for a couple months.
Corey's too damn good.
Right.
to
not be
be
on.
to
Yeah.
be put down, let alone how Booker has a Booker T appreciation night next Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
Name of next
But
week's show.
I'm gonna look up flights to
they was
Houston. I want to head down
they
for that.
was popping bottles, and Booker's gonna
Oh.
Uh, the thing is, I might be the one who liked Pat the most, but I feel like he adds something to the show, but I don't think that thing is needed anymore because I feel like they're a well-oiled machine on commentary.
Yeah.
Both two-men team, they got to go, and I don't want to see them switch it up anytime soon. I feel like both those teams just have the chemistry, and
Yeah.
that's a kudos to all four of them because if you did switch them up, I feel like they would continue just working great because they're all four of them are just professionals. Then you get to
Yeah.
a Pat, not as professional overall. So I still liked him, but it doesn't do more. It doesn't raise the bar.
Yeah, I could see him. Obviously, ESPN will have WrestleMania. I'm sure he'll be there. Maybe he comes and calls one match, or does the come out to the ring and
First
say
hour.
the attendance is 70,000 and calls it a day, right? That I can see, and that's fine. He can move on and pop in here and there, but I think the days of him every week, I think we're good because of how things are right now. Guys, let's talk about Sunday night. I feel like there hasn't been a Sunday night pay-per-view in quite a while. It's AEW Revolution. It's their first pay-per-view of the year. And in classic AEW fashion, there was... I typed this up, guys, on Wednesday before the show, and then I sent it after the show, and I'm looking at the card. I'm like, there's like 9 matches, not too bad. And they added like 3 more on the show. I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
So I'll go over the card and then we'll get to our That Wrestling Parlay picks for this one. You got lots to choose from, guys. The main event, of course, is MJF and Hangman in a Texas death match. FTR and the Young Bucks. Bandito versus Andrade. Tony Storm and Marina Shafir. Swerve Strickland, Brody King. Babes of Wrath versus Megan Bain and Lena Cross. And then here's where we had some matches that were added. Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong versus the Dogs.
There's a team in AEW called the Swirl.
I feel like I've heard it. Who's that?
I don't know. I can't think who's in it, but it's a black guy and a white guy. It's called the Swirl. Like,
oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here. I saw it on Collision the other night. I'm like,
that's great.
How is that a thing? But the Dogs just made me. I laughed on Wednesday. I laughed too when they came out. So
we got Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis, Okada, the 6-man tag or trios, I should say, versus Jet Speed and Mystico, John Moxley and Take a Shitta, and
honey.
My God, he's back against Mox. And Tekla versus Chris Statlander in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So we're getting at least 2 and possibly 3 matches out of that one. We got a little over 8 minutes left. Well, I'll tell you what, let's combine this. So Jay, give me like a quick thought on the card, something you want to see, and then if you could give me your parlay, and we'll keep it moving.
I think it's going to be a good card. AEW pay-per-view never fails. They hit every time. Only one that I remember was bad. And that was years ago. Of course, anything with Brody King, I'm into. And this battle with Swerve is pretty badass. So for my picks, I'm going to do FTR.
Okay.
I'm going to do Marina Shafir. And then I'll do Moxley.
Okay.
That's
like
that.
That sounds good. Kev?
That's a shit ton of matches, man.
I know.
When I was making the spreadsheet, I had like 7 of them, and then I was like, oh shit, I never put Tony versus Marina. Oh snap, I forgot to put Babes of Wrath. So I didn't even have them, so I'm not gonna pick them. I'm going with 5 though. I'm going to go
You're
five.
picking 5.
Wow.
Let's go, Kev.
I'm going 5. The only reason is I went 3 the first time, 4 the second time. Might as well go for 5.
The champ.
I think Swerve beats Brody. I think Andrade beats Bandito. Don Callis family. I feel like I would bet my mortgage that they, or my house that they would take the W. I feel that Statlander's going to lose, so
That's a good
champ
one.
retains. I always pronounce her name wrong.
Tekla.
And I feel that MJF will retain. So I'm going 5.
Okay. Love that, guys.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Big points on the board for Kevin on the line. Joe, your thoughts on the card and your picks.
I think this is going to be a really good show. It's been a really long time since they've had a bad pay-per-view. And the best part about it is we don't just have 4 matches. So there is a lot that we can choose from when it comes to our parlay. So I'm glad that AEW has joined the fold. And my 3, I'm just sticking with 3. Yeah. MJF. I'm going with Fletcher and Okada, the Callis family. I'm betting my mortgage on that one too, Kevin. And I'm going with Andrade.
I like that. Yeah.
That. Those are my 3 where I'm like, I feel the most confident with.
Yeah.
Moxley was close, but I'm like, I could see them stretching this out. So that's why I'm just going with 3.
See, that's why I feel like in that same thing, not to take any of your thunder, I feel like that's why I went with Swerve. So I'm like, man, I feel like he needs a W. But
I
on
can
both
see them
ways, I feel like
stretching
Brody
that
needs the
out.
W. So,
and I almost took that one too, a Swerve, but I'm like, I could see Brody getting the win here and Swerve winning the feud later on.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, that's the thing. It's like I just didn't have the guts to pick Swerve or Moxley, and they were going to be the ones I was going to choose. But you take the Don Callis family, anyone involved with them, they're winning.
There's so many family members. Shout out Lance Archer for like shoulder tackling Marina on Dynamite. Did you catch that, Jay? That was cool to see. I was like, what is this? All right, I've gone back and forth. I mean, the show is just, there's so goddamn much, and we'll see how Sunday night, if it ends at midnight or 1 in the morning or whatever. But I want to get on the board because there's a lot of them on here, but I just want to get on the board here. So I'm going MJF. I don't think they would take it off him, even though they're doing the can't challenge for the title thing anymore with Hangman. So I got to go him. You made me flip it back and forth, but I'm going to go Swerve. I'm naturally thinking if a guy turns from heel to face, I don't feel like they're going to lose like the next big match. And that's kind of what happened. He just turned heel after he beat Omega. So I got to go him number 2. And I'm also going Andrade, right? I think that we got to keep his momentum of being a nearer the top guy. So I'm hoping that's my 3 to get on the board for the first time for that wrestling parlay.
I like it. Everyone's got a little bit different, and Jay has 3 that nobody else
picked.
So it's fun. It's going to be good.
I mean, we could have had all original 3 picks with all 4 of us.
No one took Orange Cassidy. Come on.
It's almost like if I get points, that means Brian and Joe will also get points because I basically. Your guys,
because your our 3 is in your 5 sort of thing, or okay, got it.
So everyone can walk away with points. That's the beautiful thing because Jay has 3 that we don't have any association with. So
yeah, I just want to get on the board.
Sorry, babes of wrath.
I almost thought that one too, but I tried to go as safe as I thought I could be for this one. All right, guys, that'll do it for this week. It is at That WrestlePod for social media, whatamaneuver.net for merchandise, and youtube.com/That Wrestling Podcast for the video version of the show. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. There is SmackDown Friday. There's Collision on Saturday, and, of course, Resolution on Sunday. There's a lot of wrestling to take in. We hope you, as always, enjoy it. And we'll talk to you next week here on That Wrestling Podcast.
Thanks for listening. Follow That WrestlePod on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
1, 2, 3, that's it!